Have you ever considered the impact of the French Revolution on the course of history? It's an event so seismic, its shockwaves reverberated around the globe, forever changing the political, social, and cultural landscape of the world. Before we delve deeper, let's rewind the clock. Picture France on the brink of revolution. Extravagant spending by the monarchy has plunged the nation into economic chaos. The commoners bear the brunt, their backs bent under the weight of heavy taxation, while the nobility lives in opulence. Social inequality is not just widespread, it's institutionalized, a simmering pot of discontent waiting to boil over. The storming of the Bastille, a fortress prison symbolizing royal authority, was more than just a mob's revolt against oppression. It was a cry of defiance, a demand for liberty, a call for fraternity. It was a moment of unity against a common enemy that transcended class and wealth. The storming of the Bastille was not just a rebellion, it was the spark that ignited the French Revolution. In the aftermath of the storming of the Bastille, France was thrown into chaos. This period, known as the Reign of Terror, was a time of great political upheaval, marked by mass public executions, the rise of radical political factions, and the end of the monarchy. One key figure who emerged during this period was Maximilien Robespierre, a lawyer and politician who became one of the most influential figures of the French Revolution. Robespierre was a member of the radical political group known as the Jacobins, who believed in the principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity. But their pursuit of these ideals often led to violent and drastic measures, including the use of the guillotine to eliminate those viewed as enemies of the revolution. The Reign of Terror reached its peak with the execution of Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette. Once revered as the King and Queen of France, they were now seen as symbols of the despised old regime. Their public beheadings signaled the end of the monarchy and the beginning of a new era in French history, one defined by the principles of the Revolution. But the Reign of Terror was not without its contradictions. While it sought to establish a new order based on equality and justice, it also resulted in the deaths of thousands of innocent people, swept up in the fervor of revolutionary zeal. The guillotine, initially seen as a symbol of equality and death, became a tool of mass execution, a chilling reminder of the violence that often accompanies radical change. The Reign of Terror ended with the fall of Robespierre, who met the same fate as those he had sent to the guillotine. His death marked the end of this tumultuous period, but the revolution was far from over. The ideals that had ignited the Reign of Terror continued to shape the course of French history, leading to further periods of upheaval and transformation. The Reign of Terror ended with the fall of Robespierre, but the revolution was far from over. The French Revolution, violent and tumultuous, had far-reaching effects that extend to our present day. It was an era that saw the birth of the French Republic, an entity that emerged from the ashes of a monarchy, signifying a radical shift in the political landscape. This transition wasn't just confined within France's borders. It sparked a wave of nationalism that rippled across Europe, reshaping the continent's political map. The revolution also gave rise to Napoleon Bonaparte, a figure who would go on to etch his name indelibly into the annals of history. His rule, often seen as an extension of the revolution, further propagated its ideals and reforms. His Napoleonic Code, a civil law system, became a blueprint for many modern legal systems, underscoring the global reach of the revolution's influence. Moreover, the revolution played a crucial role in shaping political ideologies. It was a crucible where ideas like liberalism and socialism were forged, ideas that would fuel political thought and discourse for centuries to come. The revolution stood for the principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity, ideals that resonated with many and sparked similar movements worldwide. It was also a period of significant social and legal changes. The revolution saw the abolition of feudalism, a system that had dominated Europe for centuries. It marked the dawn of a new era where civil rights were recognized and respected. This shift towards social equality was a seismic one, altering the course of history. The revolution's influence extended beyond France, inspiring other revolutions and movements around the globe. From the Haitian Revolution to the revolutions of 1848, the French Revolution served as a symbol, a beacon of hope for those yearning for social and political change. The French Revolution, a beacon of republicanism and a symbol of the fight against social inequality, continues to shape our world today. Its legacy, complex and multifaceted, is a testament to its significance and enduring relevance in our modern world.